I'm Kat. I work in HSBC. I'm a product manager specializing in insurance sector. I used to study in Exeter University. I did business management and French. I joined my graduate program for 2 years with HSBC, where I've worked both in London and Paris, permanently kind of based in London. So I work as a product manager in kind of HSBC markets and security services, like in the middle between sales and SME product, SME being subject matter expert. So I'm in the middle. So I think it's more like a product solutions type, and I'm kind of specializing for insurance sector. In Paris, I was doing kind of one of the rotations as part of the graduate program. It was actually because of Brexit, and we had like some strategy to align ourselves with the kind of Brexit kind of expansion, legal entity stuff. So it was really interesting, because then you're working towards kind of a hard deadline that you can't miss. Once in my year, all of them actually go to Hong Kong. I just want to try something else, smaller side as well. So it's totally different experience, and I loved it a lot. And to me, Paris was amazing because I did French in uni and I lived in France before. So I think it was nice to speak kind of the professional level of French instead of academic level of French that I was learning before. English, Chinese, HSK 5 as well, so that's like kind of advanced level. Hokkien, I'm from Medan, so I speak Hokkien. Indonesian, not fluently, but it's quite rusty. And I speak French, so in 5 languages, and I'm learning Italian because my partner is Italian. And one of the rotations I did was in trading. That was really male dominated, and because it's already been dominated by male, they don't even know what's actually male and what's actually female, and what's actually gender neutral things to treat people. Maybe he wasn't aware of how female and male, how do we process things, because it's different. I think the work itself was really interesting, but I think the environment that I was in, I definitely prefer somewhere that's more gender balanced. I think women tend to overthink a lot, and I think lots of this education last seminar, webinar, whatever, people making this something that women should be aware of really help. I must say, sometimes I doubt myself as well. I don't think I can do it. Although some people say, oh yeah, you're doing a great job, but I was like, okay, maybe not. I think having a partner that's also kind of really supportive with your career is really, really important. At least in the place that I work in, I don't think I've ever really felt that I couldn't say something, because I'm a woman in general, and I can see myself progressing. Deep down, I've always wanted to do a master's. I always thought that my first job would be a stepping stone to something else. So I'm going to do a kind of master's in finance degree actually in September, and I'm going to do it in Cambridge. It also comes in a good time when I apply, and there's a 2 years scheme in the UK. So once I graduate, I still have 2 years of staying. I always saw London as a place that, look, I want to settle, I want to get ILR, because I'm comfortable, I like my colleagues. If you're in a graduate program, if you've rotated, many times, you have that reputation, and, people know you, and it's easier to get things done because you know a lot of people. But do I really want to do this for the next 2, 3 or 4 years? I don't think so. Why would I settle for something when I actually want to do something else? You have the opportunity to do something else, why not do it now? I would rather do it and fail and learn something instead of sticking in a status quo, basically. In HSBC, they're actually doing really, really well for the sustainable finance team, so more in the green bond space. And I realized, I think sustainable finance is something that I've always been interested in. I'm actually very lucky now, because the work that I currently do at work is something related to ESG. And then I explore more about, sustainable finance, investment management. I realized that this is something that I want to do, and I'm currently doing the summer school as well, because this is it's on sustainable finance. Obviously I was speaking to people as well, is there any internship opportunity during the summer? Obviously it didn't happen, it couldn't happen because of COVID, which is a shame. But to me, responsible investment, sustainable investments, or like what they call impact investments, are really, really cool and make impact to the world, right? So basically I'm combining 2 things that I really enjoy doing, something that's sustainable, something that helps improve the world, and also like finance. So I thought I want to go to sustainable finance.